character creation. So character creation, let's start. So in Fallout 1 you go straight to new game. We can do character creation. Character creation is one of the coolest parts of this game, but we're not going to do that because that's far too cool for this channel. We're doing, Pulp Fiction Broad. Modify, take that, doesn't matter. Let's go. Excuse me. Don't worry about that cutscene, that just slows you down. Let's get on with it. Post-nuclear Fallout doesn't have to be all that bad. It's actually quite fun. The game starts with a solemn reminder of the dangers of nuclear war and the horrors of restarting humanity. But that doesn't matter because we survived. And we survived in a glorious vault. There are less people walking the earth because there's less of them. And we're getting attacked by a little bastard rat. So if you just kick him, and then you punch him, and then you punch him, and then you turn, and then he eats you, and then you kick him, and you punch him, and then you fucking... Haha! Great! So leaving the vault, we don't need to head back in, because we're already outside. Make sure you loot the corpse outside the vault. This guy never made it. Take this, take that. Then we go straight into our inventory. I don't have enough action points. That's fine. End combat. Let's go into here. Done. Let's go into there. Gun. Knife. Now, it's incredibly important to click on this monitor right here. They tell you can't get back in, but if we use science, 29 of it, I should have made a character which had more science. We go back to exit game. Bonus hole. That'll do. Male. Missed it. Male bonus hole, female bonus hole. Females get extra bonuses in this. Lucky, agility, big brain. Don't need endurance because we ain't gonna get hit. Lots of intelligence. Bookworm, where is it? Good natured, why not? Science, yes. What else do we need? Small guns, yes. Lockpick, steel, maybe. Speech, yes. More agile? Yes! Let's get out of here. You failed to learn anything. Make sure you kill the rat that's right in front of you. It's incredibly important to kill this rat specifically. Wow. It's got a hard head. Bastard. Kill the rat. Make sure you kill this rat specifically. And if you know all the secrets about Fallout 1, you gotta kill this rat. Ouch. Make sure you kill this rat. Knife this rat. That's right. We leave this part of the vault and we head out into the wastelands. Nobody likes the map screen. It's an uncomfortable long walk into the wilderness, waiting until you randomly get molested by wildlife or homeless people, just like in real life. This little splat on the world stage is Shady Sands. Let's make sure we go in during the day and not the night. No one likes foreigners at night. Your player has been walking for a few days now and probably needs a shit, so let's pop into Shady Sands. Shady Sands sounds like a retirement home for old people, but in this case, it's a retirement home for dead people. Scratch that. Shady Sands is a community of stragglers, undeterred by the harshness of post-apocalyptic life and determined to survive by any means. There are limited resources here. A few quests, some loot, this person, which must die horribly. No one likes strangers knocking on your door, especially ones wearing blue lycra. You lost, says Seth, the town guard. You can lie and say your bike had a puncture, but it's good to keep peace, as this benefits you in the long run. This is Seth. Seth's a nice guy. You can try and steal off him. 28%. Not good, especially if he's staring right at you. He has rope. It's good to buy that off him, but it's also good to shoot his bitch of a wife. Take that. Oops! Haha, missed. So once you enter Shady Sands, it's important to put your gun away. They don't like guns in this place, even though they have them themselves. You can talk to Seth. This is Seth. You can talk to Seth, and he bitches on about his shitty community and wants you to go and speak to Razlo. No, I mean Aradesh. It's good to speak to Aradesh later on. Everyone's incredibly polite. You can speak to this guy or shoot him in the balls. Miss. Katrina, this is Katrina. She'll give you directions to the vault and also tell you a little about how to get the water chip. This is her dog. You can shoot the dog. Fuck the dog. Take that dog. There's a dark undertone to this village. People walk aimlessly around, dogs off their leads. There's a sense of despair, an unwillingness to cope with the day-to-day grind. Speak to Seth and accuse his wife of checking out your vault-dwelling buns. Claim sexual harassment and shoot the random drunk guy to assert your dominance over the community. After further dialogue, Seth hands you his gun. Oops. Now we are accepted by the community, there's danger afoot. Rad scorpions are breeding in the area, and no one's 14-year-old daughter wants to go and solve that problem.
How do you like our little town?
Aradesh is a passive-aggressive elder in the village. Dressed in Jedi robes and a nosy dialogue tree, it's best to be nice to Aradesh for now. Aradesh's dialogue tree is incredibly complicated, so it's best to avoid talking about where you're from, including the location of your vault, and it's best to shoot her daughter in the thigh. If you choose the friendlier option, you can offer to help kill rad scorpions free of charge, which would save the hold down for the consistent and persistent poisonings. But we don't need to do that. Now you can choose to kill the rad scorpions at the Rad Scorpion Cave, but we don't need to do that. Who are we to decide which species gets to survive? We've only been on this planet for 2 days. Once you've looted Aradesh's personal belongings, shoot his wife in the stomach and the head before you exit. This will become handy later on. Now that's not very nice. Now at this point you can speak to Aradesh's sexy daughter called Tandy, who in the onset looks like the creature from the Wild Thornberries, but appears to fancy the sweet pants off of you. If you're bored, why don't you leave? She mentions she is bored of the town and wants to go adventuring. You can human her and let her know her family and the town and the wildlife clinging to their last insufferable ounces of life isn't the big picture, and she should let them all die. After this gallant and helpful insight into the world you've just been introduced to yourself, you can try and bang her, but for some reason she doesn't like that and it's best to leave just for now. After completing the dialogue with Tandy, it's incredibly important to shoot her in the groin. Across from the Wild West saloon of innocent people, you'll find a man who seems to be in great pain, confused with the little soul left in him. You can try and rob him and this shelf here, but it's better to talk to their corpses. But after a short conversation with this man's corpse, he seems to be willing to hand you over free stuff. Bad man. Remember to try and stick to the path of good, as talking rather than killing is more an effective method. No one likes a negative Nancy now, do they? Remember to shoot this dog right here. This is Ian. Ian is a companion you can acquire from Shady Sands who assists you on your journey throughout the game. He is strong, competent, donning a leather jacket and long silky brown hair. When Ian is around, you have to assert your alpha male dominance by shooting him in the head, just in case he steals Tandy's affection. You better shoot Tandy too. We can't be having jealousy in the wasteland. That's not how new civilizations thrive. You can also shank her in the titty if that works. Not all heroes wear capes, but in this case, blue spandex, baby. I'm fine, thank you. You can speak to him about irrigation, which is something to do with toilets. I don't know. What's your name? Tell me about your village. What are you doing? You can explain to him about crop rotation. You get 500 experience points for that, and then you shoot him in the face. Let's say goodbye to Shady Sands for now. We shall be returned later for some more insights into Fallout 1. I hope what you've discovered today helps you with your journey, and until next time, I'll see you soon.